Hey everybody, welcome to Real Teal Econ. This is a quick hit take on aggregate supply. If you like it, make sure you like, subscribe, turn on notifications, follow, all those things. If you want to see this in real time, I stream nightly, well actually just Sunday through Thursday, 11:30 p.m. to 1:30 a.m., kind of a late night person, so you can check on my stream for general econ and live chat. So aggregate supply. Purpose of aggregate supply and the aggregate demand model is to explain how the real GDP and the price level are determined. So this one's just strictly on aggregate supply and strictly on the impact of the price level. So the quantity real GDP supplied then is the bringing together of all the factors, right? So the factors of production: labor, capital, land, entrepreneurial talent. Like, don't underestimate those things. And so those four factors go into our level of real GDP production and output. What I want you to know then, we're looking at aggregate supply, it's the relationship between the quantity of real GDP supplied and the price level. Super important. It's nothing new. It's prices and outputs, like we've already learned, only now it's on like a national scale. So price levels, all prices, and outputs, real GDP. Okay, simple. So what you need to understand then is that will produce upward sloping supply curve looking like this, because think about it, as the price level rises, firms want to produce more and more of a good, and so we will have a greater and greater output, or more and more real GDP. So what you need to understand then is that thing, the price level, is the only thing that changes the quantity of aggregate supply. Critical. Aggregate supply quantity change is a movement along the supply curve, just a movement along it. Same thing you've been doing forever, okay? So make sure you know that. Make sure you understand that eventually what's going to be discussed is these aspects: money, wage rate, money, prices of other resources. But that's going to be in the next video. This video, aggregate supply, what changes the quantity of aggregate supply, and then just a little quick, like what's coming next. You've got your potential here, which will one day be known as the long run aggregate supply curve, and then you've got this cross curve, this one, which will one day be known as the short run aggregate supply curve. But for now, just know price level changes the quantity of aggregate supply. Thank you for checking this out. Peace.